Curious about the inner workings of the British government? Wondering how people elect individuals for these positions? Eager to know about the major political parties in the United Kingdom? Look no further. In this video, I'll delve into these questions and provide all the answers you seek. Stay tuned. The United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, commonly referred to as UK or Britain, is an island nation located in Western Europe. Its historical formation is as follows. Wales became part of the Kingdom of England in 1535. Subsequently, in 1707, the Kingdom of Scotland merged with the Kingdom of England, resulting in the birth of Great Britain. Later in 1801, the Kingdom of Ireland was incorporated into Great Britain. However, amidst conflicts, in 1922, the southern part of Ireland separated from Great Britain and became the Republic of Ireland. Subsequently, the existing entity, known as the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland, changed its name to the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. The United Kingdom operates as a unitary constitutional parliamentary monarchy comprising two chambers. If these terms are unfamiliar to you, I have provided more information in the videos shared above. The British Empire once stood as the largest empire in history, controlling 23% of the world's population and 24% of its land area during the early 20th century. However, with the process of decolonization in the 20th century, the British Empire ceased to exist. Today, the British Isles encompass only a fraction of the former empire's territory, approximately 0.5%. A distinct aspect of Britain's political system is its lack of a written constitution, setting it apart from most democratic countries worldwide. Instead, its political organization and structure are defined by a collection of laws, customs, and conventions. The monarch, whether a king or queen, holds the highest official position and serves as the head of a state. Although the role of monarch is largely ceremonial, they appear to possess significant powers. For instance, they have the authority to appoint and dismiss the Prime Minister and other ministers, convene and dissolve Parliament, declare war and peace, and even serve as the head of the Church of England. However, in practice, even the most private family matters are not within their control, and decisions concerning them must be made by the Parliament or the Cabinet. The successor to the monarch is the eldest child of the king or queen. Until 2013, the priority was given to the eldest son, but this has changed and gender is no longer a determining factor. The monarch of Britain is the inheritor of the British Empire. While many colonies have gained independence, some of these countries still acknowledge the monarch as their head of state, maintaining their independent governments. Presently, the monarch of Britain serves as the head of state for 17 countries, including Australia, Canada, and New Zealand. Since the establishment of the United Kingdom of Great Britain, 13 individuals have assumed the throne, including 10 kings and 3 queens. The current monarch of Britain is Charles III, who ascended to the throne in 2022, succeeding his mother, Queen Elizabeth II. As mentioned before, the structure of the British Parliament is bicameral, comprising 2 houses. The upper house is known as the House of Lords. Members of the House of Lords are divided into 2 groups. Lord Spiritual and Lord Temporal. Lords Spiritual include bishops and high-ranking members of the church. Although in the past the majority of the House of Lords members were spiritual peers, currently only 26 members belong to this group. The rest of the members of the House of Lords are not associated with any religious position. In the earlier centuries, all members held hereditary seats, passing on their membership through generations within aristocratic families. However, with the change in the law, only 90 members still retain this hereditary status as their aristocratic families have chosen them to represent. The remaining members are individuals with distinguished and reputable backgrounds in the country. The appointment of these individuals to the House of Lords is officially carried out by the monarch, but practically the Prime Minister proposes their appointment and the monarch formally approves it. Currently, there are 784 members in the House of Lords. This house has limited powers and can only reject a law passed by the House of Commons if it violates certain principles. Nevertheless, if the House of Commons reapproves the same law after 1 year, the House of Lords' power becomes ineffective. In other words, the House of Lords can delay the approval of a law for a maximum of 1 year. The lower house of Britain is known as the House of Commons. All laws and countries' budgets are approved in this house. The Prime Minister must have the confidence of the House of Commons, and therefore, the political party with the majority in the House of Commons typically forms the cabinet. Throughout the past century, except for one instance, all Prime Ministers have been members of the House of Commons. Members of the House of Commons are elected based on constituencies, and each constituency has one representative in the House of Commons. Elections are conducted on a majority basis, and the candidate who garners the most votes in a constituency became a member of the House of Commons. Currently, the House of Commons has 650 seats. The term of the membership of the House of Commons is 5 years, but early elections can be called if 2/3 of its members agree or if forming a cabinet became impossible. Now let's delve into the role of the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister is effectively the highest executive authority and the head of the government in the UK. While formally the monarch appoints and commissions the person as Prime Minister and head of the cabinet, in practice the leader of the majority party in the House of Commons, who attains this position through internal party dynamics, is always appointed by the monarch. Given the two-party system in the UK, most of the time one party holding a majority in the House of Commons independently forms the cabinet. Throughout history, 6 coalition cabinets have been formed, 2 during the World Wars, where national unity governments involved all parties. Regarding the precise date of the establishment of the Prime Minister's position in the UK, there are different opinions. This is due to the gradual nature of significant changes over time, making it challenging to pinpoint a specific date and declare the Prime Minister's role was established from that moment. Instead, the powers have evolved and certain positions merged over many years, leading to the formation of the Prime Minister's position as we recognize it today. However, in practice, Sir Robert Walpole is widely regarded as the first Prime Minister of Britain, and his term is considered to have started in 1721. Since then, 57 individuals have held this prestigious position. Throughout history, 3 women have managed to reach this position. 9 individuals held power for more than a decade, while 8 others served for less than a year. Moreover, 16 individuals have returned to this position after previously holding it. As previously mentioned, the United Kingdom is a unitary country. However, in response to the increasing local aspiration and occasionally separatist movements, certain powers of the central government have been devolved to local governments since 1999. These local parliaments are named the Scottish Parliament in Scotland, the Irish Parliament in Ireland, and the Senate in Wales. Each of these regions has its devolved government headed by the local first ministers. Nevertheless, the ultimate authority still rests with the central government, and in case of disagreement between the local and central governments, the Parliament of the United Kingdom, comprising representatives from all regions of the country, holds the final decision-making power. Now let's briefly discuss political parties. The political structure of the United Kingdom operates on a two-party system. Since the establishment of the British Parliament, and particularly with the emergence of prime ministers, 2 main competing parties have always been present. In the early years, the competition was between the Tory and Whig parties. The Whigs believed in liberal ideas and were considered center-left, while the Tories were conservative and right-wing. After some time, the Tories transformed into the Conservative Party. Later, the Whigs merged with another party to form the Liberal Party, which became one of the cornerstones of two-party system in Britain after World War I. Consequently, for the past century, the competition has been between the Conservative and Labour parties. Despite being a two-party system, besides the 2 main parties, other parties are also represented in the Parliament. Some of these parties have local roots, such as the Scottish National Party, which is currently the 3rd largest bloc in the House of Commons. Similar parties exist in the Northern Ireland and Wales. Additionally, there are other national parties like the Liberal Democrats, which continue the historical legacy of the Liberal or Whig Party. In 2010, the Liberal Democrats formed a coalition government with the Conservatives, while the latter failed to gain a majority in the House of Commons. This coalition arrangement provided the necessary stability and governance during that period. Moreover, there are far-right movements active in the UK. One of the most well-known figures of this group is Nigel Farage, who currently leads the Reform UK Party, previously known as the Brexit Party. While this group has not achieved success in securing a seat in the UK Parliament, their activities played a significant role in shaping public opinion and influencing the decision to hold the referendum on the UK's exit from the European Union, known as Brexit. The Brexit referendum resulted in a historic vote, leading to the UK's eventual departure from the European Union. Overall, the political landscape of the United Kingdom exhibits a diverse range of parties with varying ideologies and goals. While the two-party system dominated by the Conservative and Labour parties remains the central pillar of British politics, other parties played a crucial role in contributing to the political discourse and representing the regional and ideological diversity within the country. The presence of these parties enriches the democratic process, fostering a dynamic and vibrant political environment in the UK. Thank you for watching this video about the politics of the United Kingdom. If you found the content informative, please like it and subscribe to my channel. Feel free to leave any questions or suggestions for future topics in the comment section. Thank you for watching and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.